His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa sent a cable of condolences to the President of the State of Palestine, Mahmoud Abbas, following the assassination of the former Prime Minister and head of the Political Bureau of the Islamic Resistance Movement Hamas, Ismail Haniyeh. His Majesty the King expressed his sincere condolences to President Abbas and the Palestinian people, stressing the importance of Palestinian unity and solidarity to achieve their legitimate rights and establish an independent state based on the two-state solution. The Director of the Department of Antiquities and Museums at the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, Dr. Salman Al-Mahari, affirmed that the presence of mangrove trees in Bahrain may exceed 2,000 years, as they were mentioned in historical sources many centuries ago. Mangrove trees are among the most beneficial plants for humans, as they can achieve environment balance within the Kingdom of Bahrain's ongoing efforts to reduce carbon emissions by 50% by 2035 and reach net zero by 2060. The tree acts as a natural windbreak, protecting against tidal surges and purifying the surrounding waters. It is also very effective at capturing and storing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, thus contributing to the fight against climate change. The planting of mangrove trees comes in implementation of the National Afforestation Plan, which aims to double the number of trees in the Kingdom of Bahrain, increase the green areas, and achieve environmental balance within the Kingdom of Bahrain's ongoing efforts to reduce carbon emissions by 50% by 2035 and achieve zero neutrality by 2060. The Ministry of Works announced that the number of beneficiaries of the Ministry's 26 electronic services has reached more than 17,000 beneficiaries during the first half of this year, whether through the Ministry's website or through the national portal. The Ministry of Works indicated that the request follow-up service topped the services used, reaching more than 10,000 beneficiaries, followed by the traffic diversion request service in second place, reaching more than 3,000 requests submitted electronically, followed directly by the internal tender service, which registered more than 800 users. The Ministry affirmed that these electronic services come within the framework of the Ministry's keenness to keep pace with the developments in line with the objectives of the Government Programme 2023-2026 and Bahrain Economic Vision 2030, through improving performance and investing in the latest digital technology in order to facilitate procedures, speed up the completion of transactions, and provide the best services to citizens and residents. As part of the efforts of the Ministry of Industry and Commerce to monitor industrial consumer products that fall under its supervision and ensure their compliance with safety and efficiency standards, the Inspection and Standards Development Department continues its awareness efforts by visiting tire shops to educate consumers about the characteristics and specifications of tires available in the local markets and to ensure the presence of an efficiency card on each tire. Coinciding with the summer season, the Inspection and Standards Departments at the Ministry of Industry and Commerce continues its efforts to educate the consumers about the characteristics and the specifications of the tires available in the local markets to focus on the correct choice of the appropriate tire in terms of safety, security, and efficiency requirements applied by the Ministry's Inspection Inspection and Standards Department to examine the tire safety standards and ensure that a certificate of conformity is issued to educate the user and the consumer about all the technical information that must be known before purchasing the tire. Continuous efforts and tireless work by the Ministry of Industry and Commerce to enhance the safety levels of the tires, to educate consumers about the best choice of the tires. Within the framework of activating the Memorandum of Understanding signed between Bahrain's public prosecution and its Chinese counterpart, a virtual meeting was held to exchange expertise on the application of technology and AI in legal proceedings. Representing the Bahraini public prosecution was Attorney General Counselor Abdullah Dosari, head of the International Cooperation and Human Rights Office, in the presence of the head of the team concerned with AI applications, head of the public prosecution Mohammed Az-Zubari, and members. Both sides discussed the frameworks and regulations governing the use of technology in their respective jurisdictions. The Bahraini public prosecution presented an overview of its electronic systems used in criminal cases and its plans to enhance its technological capabilities. Dosari commended the fruitful cooperation between the two bodies, particularly in the areas of training and capacity building. He said that technological collaboration between Bahrain and China will lead to advances in tools and methods given China's extensive experience in this field.